Hi, in this video we are going to cover a question related to finding the particle's trajectory. So whenever we come across such questions, we are either given velocity, which is a function of x and y, or you might be given a position vector, which is nothing but a function of time. So you will not come across such questions often, but whenever such questions come, you should not be afraid to attempt these, right? So first you understand what a trajectory is. It looks like. So whenever a particle moves, it might move in a circle whose equation will be like x square plus y square equal to r square, some constant, or it might travel in a straight line which will be nothing but y equals to mx plus c, as you all know, or it might be something else, right? But it is nothing but a function of x, y as a function of x, and some constant which can be anything, right? So now let's see how to attempt such questions. So first we will pick up our question from JEE Mains, in which we are given the velocity as a function of x and y. So since we know the velocity as k y I cap plus x j cap, we also know from this that velocity is nothing but Vx, like it's a addition of I component and j component. Okay, so velocity vector is nothing but Vx I cap plus Vx j Vy j cap. Alright, now since we know the x and y component, the Vx will be ky and Vy is nothing but kx, sorry. So in the exam, when you are facing the time crunch, what the first thing that comes in your mind will be integrating Vx and Vy and get to the x and y. Okay, you will get some like Vy by like dx by dt equals ky, then you directly integrate it and you will get x equals kyt. Similarly, when you integrate Vy equals kx, you will get y equals kxt. You have this time as a variable which is in both the equations. So if you want the equation in y and x only, you will eliminate t, and what you will get is x square equals y square. Okay, now you might think the answer is 1, but there's a constant here, and then you will be worried, okay, I've done some mistake, and you might end up leaving this question although you have almost done the things correct. So let me show you what you have done and how you should have done it. Now please take a moment and see where you've done wrong. Okay, as you notice that you integrate dx by dt equals ky, this y, like how did you do it? Dx equals ky dt, then you integrated them. Here you considered y is nothing but a constant, that's why you just simply taken it out, right? If this is a constant, that means like y is like simply a constant, which might be or might not be the case. It can be, but we are not so sure. Okay, so we have to consider it just like a variable, right? So now since y can be a function of x as well as time, that's why we couldn't integrate it directly, considering it's not a function of time, right? So from differentiation we know that dy by dt, if you want to differentiate it with respect to time, then since y is a function of two variables, so first it has to differentiate with respect to x, and then x will be differentiated with respect to time. This is nothing but a chain rule, simple chain rule. Okay, so dy by dt is nothing but like, see, we know from our question that dy by dt, the value of dy by dt and dx by dt, that's why like if we put this dx by dt in denominator, then we can very well deal with this. All right, so we have dy by dx as kx by ky, nothing but x by y, we got dy by dx, and when you want to integrate it, like dx x dx equals y dy, then after integration it will be nothing but x square equals y square plus c. or you can write y square equals x square plus c, because c is nothing but a constant, so no need to worry about it. And finally we have got our answer, which is number 1. Okay, so you have got your answer and the mistake as well, so the point to be noted here. Now next we will take up our Irodov question, in which we were given only the displacement vector. So for this question we have this position vector at I cap minus bt j cap. So we have this position vector and the x component and the y component, alright. But for finding the trajectory, our main aim is to find trajectory, right? So it is nothing but finding y as a function of x. Okay, to find y as a function of x, y should be a function of some variable like time, then x should be found as a variable of time, then we'll eliminate time to find y as a function of x. So since this is a displacement vector, we have x component as at and y component as bt square, sorry, right. And by eliminating time from x equation, we get y equals bx square by a square, which gives us y a square equals bx square. Alright, and this is our final answer. Okay, so notice here that we are able to find a particular solution to it without any constant other than a and b, which will be given in your question. But unlike the previous question, we don't have any constant added. Okay, this is the difference between these two questions. Now I would like to leave you with a question so that it will strengthen your concept of finding the trajectory, which is nothing but projectile motion. This is a concept that you have learned before. Alright, so in projectile motion, see, we have a particle and it is thrown at a velocity v at an angle theta, right? So here you can easily find x as a function of time, right? Then y also as a function of time, then you can eliminate time and find finally y as a function of x. Alright, it will really help you strengthen your concept. Alright, so I just mentioned the answer here. Here x and y are nothing but your generic, the distance, the displacement which it is the particle is taking, it is traveling. Alright, so do try this question, it will help you a lot. Okay, and yeah, that's all about it. Now I would request all of you, since I'm getting all these requests about all these questions, different questions, I'm trying to keep up with that, although I'm a little late, but yeah, I was a bit busy, sorry for that. And I would request you to please email us at the email ID written in the description, and email us the questions that you want me to put on the videos. Alright, it will help me and my team a lot. Thank you so much.